All right, let's dive into this explainer. Look, we've all been there, right? You're stuck at home, separated from your usual gym gear, and you're thinking, well, there go my gains. But honestly, losing access to weights absolutely does not mean your progress has to just stop. Today, we're unpacking a really meticulous, totally equipment-free workout framework that is designed to keep those gains coming.
And that brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? Can you actually achieve progressive overload with zero equipment? I mean, we completely get that frustration of staring at your living room floor, wondering if it's literally possible to force muscle growth using nothing but your own body weight. Well, spoiler alert, yes, you can, but it requires a highly strategic approach. You can't just drop down, do a few random push-ups, and expect to see true growth.
So here's our roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. The no equipment muscle formula, 2. The rules of progression, 3. Breaking down workout A, 4. Breaking down workout B, and finally, 5. Your weekly schedule. Let's get right into it.
Okay, I want you to focus on the number 0. Why? Because it represents the absolute non-negotiable rules of this program. It means literally 0 equipment is required. No bands, no dumbbells, no pull-up bars, nothing. But, and this is crucial, it also stands for 0 rest between the exercises within a circuit. That second 0, that is the secret sauce to making bodyweight training incredibly effective. Moving on to part 1, the no equipment muscle formula.
All right, so here is the absolute core concept you need to grasp today. Cumulative fatigue. See, by progressively overloading your muscles through stacking exercises back-to-back with 0 rest, we simulate the exact same tension and muscle breakdown that you'd normally get from heavy gym lifting. Think about it. If you stop at just a single bodyweight exercise, you'd probably have to do it for an incredibly long time to hit true failure, right? But when we stack mechanically similar movements together, that cumulative fatigue essentially becomes your progressive overload. It's brilliant.
And to pull this off correctly, we follow a 6-part total body framework. Every single workout hits these 6 major functions. You've got an interior chain lower body focus, an upper body push, a posterior chain lower body focus, an upper body pull, a core circuit, and finally, a corrective exercise. This makes sure you're getting a beautifully balanced, total body hit without over-focusing on a single muscle group. It keeps you athletic and, more importantly, injury-free.
Which takes us to part 2, the rules of progression.
So you have to follow these 3 steps exactly as laid out. Step 1, perform each movement individually for exactly 1 minute. Step 2, and listen, fatigue is completely expected here. If you can't finish the full minute, just use the rest pause method. Just stop, take a quick breath, and jump right back in to finish out the clock. And step 3, the absolute second the minute is up, you transition to the next exercise in the circuit with absolutely 0 rest.
Okay, let's get into the specifics with part 3, breaking down workout A. What's really fascinating here is how we're stacking these lower body movements. We kick things off with a squat-biased anterior circuit. You're starting with alternating single-leg box squats. Just use your couch or a chair. Then, you go immediately into a 1.5 bottomed-out squat to really strengthen the weakest part of the movement, and you finish by just frying your quads with jump squats. Then, later in the workout, we hit the posterior chain. This one is hinge-biased. You do alternating heel-touch squats, moving right into sprinter lunges where you lean forward to really engage those glutes. And you finish with explosive plyo sprinter lunges. Your legs are going to be on fire.
And this right here brilliantly illustrates the accessibility of this entire program. It's a real game changer. For the upper push circuit, an advanced trainee might start with a handstand push-up, but hey, if you're a beginner, you simply swap it out for a power push away on the floor. Every single difficult movement has a beginner-friendly scaling option that works the exact same target muscles. Literally anyone can do this. Speaking of the upper body, let's check out the push and pull circuits for workout A. The push circuit is shoulder-dominated. We've got that handstand push-up, followed immediately by rotational push-ups to blast the chest, and then cobra push-ups to really lock out those triceps. For the upper pull, it's vertical-dominated. We start with pull-ups, or, get this, seated pull-ups using a broomstick across 2 chairs. Then you move into a human pullover. Or, if you've got a slippery floor, just grab some socks and do a sliding pull-down. You finish that off with inverted chin curls to blast the biceps. See, you just kind of have to get creative with your household environment. We wrap up workout A with bottom-up core exercises. You'll do the reverse corkscrew for the lower abs and obliques, flow right into the Black Widow knee slide, and finish off with a levitation crunch, where you're just lifting those shoulder blades straight off the floor. Finally, we hit the corrective movement, the angel and devil.
Now, this looks incredibly easy, but trust me, by elevating your quads and rotating your arms, you are totally firing up your glutes, your low back, and that super commonly neglected mid-back area.
Next up, Part 4, breaking down Workout B.
So, Workout B completely switches up the focus. This time around, we're hitting the posterior chain first, with heavy glute and hamstring dominance. You start with slick floor bridge curls. Again, just use your socks on a hardwood floor. Then right into a long leg march, finishing with a high hip buck on the edge of your couch. Later, when you hit the anterior chain, notice that it's lunge biased instead of squat biased. You're doing alternating crossover step-ups, right into reverse lunges, which by the way are super joint friendly, and then burning out with split squat jumps.
Now, what's really fascinating here is this concept of relative abduction. Usually we think we absolutely need dumbbells to do lateral raises for our shoulders, right? But here, you literally plant your arm on the floor and move your own body away from that fixed limb. It perfectly mimics a dumbbell lateral raise. It's literally just biomechanics outsmarting a lack of equipment.
So for Workout B's upper body circuits, the push is chest biased. You kick off with a variable wall push-up in a declined position to hit the upper chest, and you actually walk your feet down the wall as you fatigue. Then you hit those bodyweight side lateral raises we just talked about, and finish with a bodyweight tricep extension against a kitchen counter or your couch. For the pull circuit, it's way more bicep and horizontal focused. You do chin-ups, followed by inverted rows underneath a sturdy table, and you finish with a bodyweight back widow. That is going to completely smoke your rear delts and upper back.
We conclude the physical breakdown of Workout B with rotational core work and a super essential corrective. The core circuit uses the ab halo, the V-up tuck, and a top-down sit-up elbow thrust. The corrective exercise here is the reverse hyperextension, which you can do right over your bed or any stable surface. It's entirely glute-driven, and it is absolutely fantastic for bulletproofing your lower back, which is an area so many of us sadly ignore when we're working out at home.
Almost done. Part 5, your weekly schedule.
So, how do we piece all this cumulative fatigue together? You're going to be training 3 days a week. In week 1, you do workout A on Monday, B on Wednesday, and A again on Friday. Then, in week 2, you just stagger it, starting with B, then A, then B. This beautifully alternating schedule guarantees you're getting a total body hit while ensuring those absolutely critical recovery days are built right into the plan.
And if you're sitting there wondering about the time commitment, 35, that's it. Completing the entire workout twice through takes exactly 35 minutes. If you're highly advanced and really want to push yourself for a 3-round effort, you're still capping out at just over 50 minutes. To put that in perspective, that's less than an hour, barely an episode of your favorite TV show for a grueling muscle-building session, and you didn't even have to leave your house.
Which leaves us with one final, incredibly important question. Are you ready to stop making excuses and start building muscle right from your living room? We've shown you the science of cumulative fatigue. We've broken down every single movement, and we've mapped out the exact schedule for you. This zero equipment framework is right here for the taking. All that's left is for you to actually put in the effort. So what are you waiting for? Clear a space on the floor and let's get to work.